A rookie defensive lineman for the Detroit Lions, the second overall pick in the 2022 draft at Michigan. He was a unanimous All-American, a Lombardi Award winner, and a runner-up for the Heisman Trophy. We welcome to the big noon kickoff set, Aidan Hutchinson.
Yes,
good to see you, man. Thanks for joining us out
good to
here.
see all you guys.
So last time you were in the big house, we were here with you. Top 5 showdown with the Ohio State. You reflect back on what that game meant for you and for the program. What comes to mind?
Yeah, I mean, that game was, that was 2 years in the making. You know, obviously we didn't play him in the COVID year, so it had been 2 years since we played him, and it was a top 5 matchup, just like you said. The big house was packed, and, you know, the stars got to show up in those games. So, and that's what a lot of our guys did. So just being back here in kind of that same environment, top 10 matchup, not quite Ohio State, but it's still a big one here today.
Aidan, you have been able to stay here in Michigan. You got drafted by the Detroit Lions, my former team, and you're also playing for my former teammate, Dan Campbell, as the head coach for the Detroit Lions. What is it like for you so far, an adjustment playing in the NFL, playing for Detroit Lions?
Yeah, you know, I mean, it's different. You know, the NFL. The NFL's a little bit different vibe with the age disparity. You know, things are a little bit. I got 35-year-old soccer dads. we got some older guys, and I'm 22, no kids. You know, I know we got some old dudes, but no, it's good though. It's good. I have a lot of fun. You know, it's a different game. I feel like I'm really every game I'm taking a new step. So that's what the rookie year is for. Is learning a lot and really just finding that improvement in every single game.
My only one piece of advice: health is wealth. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt. I'm all about
That's a good one. That's wisdom. Wisdom, Reg.
Hey, you guys been a lot of close games, man. I mean, down to the wire. I mean, less than 4-point games.
Yeah.
Tell me what it's like to kind of have at the end of the game the heart ripped out of you, and what do you guys got to do to get over the hump to win some of those close games?
Yeah, I mean, it really hurts, when you come so close so many times and you can't quite finish that game. And I think it's really just staying consistent throughout that whole game. Guys doing their job until the end of the fourth quarter when that clock hits 0. As long as everyone's doing what they got to do, we're going to win our game. So I think that's really what it comes down to. It's nothing too crazy. It's just continuing to do those little things as we get down to the wire.
Aidan, I got to ask you about the Michigan defense, because when you left, when David Ojabo left, some of the other pieces, we're thinking, man, it might be a little bit of a rebuilding year. But this is a group that's playing at a high level once again. I know you've been busy doing your own thing, but what have you seen from what you have from the Michigan defense so far this year, replacing guys like you?
Right. Yeah. No, I've been watching them a lot, and I think they got a lot of depth. I don't know if there's obviously you got guys like Mike Morris and Jalen Harrell. But there's a lot of depth at that position where any guy can really come in and make a play. So obviously last year it was me and David, but I think this year they got a lot of guys who can contribute, and we'll see. I know this is a better offensive line than what they've seen in the past couple of weeks, so I'm looking forward to it.
Coach Harbaugh, it seems like the last couple of years he's loosened up a little bit. He's having a little more fun.
Yeah.
What was it like? What was your experience like playing for Coach?
Coach was he was definitely an interesting man, and I'm sure everyone's got a crazy Harbaugh story, but no, it was great playing for him. And what's so special about Coach Harbaugh is how much he loves the game. I think that's his biggest trait, and I think that's what pushes him to really be a great coach is how much he loves the game and his passion for it, and it really permeates all the players, and it makes us love the game even more. He's getting old, but he still loves it. I'm sure he still wish he could throw on the pads.
You keep talking about old people, man. What's going on with you in the age, man?
I'm young. I'm gonna stay young for a while.
If I had to ask for your one favorite song, is there one that comes to mind? Is Billie Jean maybe from what we saw in Hard Knocks?
Billie, I mean, every time I throw on Billie Jean, it's just great. It's great vibes. I mean, automatic. I mean, it's
Absolutely.
It's that song, and I always come back to. It's kind of a part of me now. That song. So I love it, and I love everything around it. And Hard Knocks, having that on Hard Knocks was pretty cool.
But that's the way to gain the respect of your teammates, though, is to get up there, own it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sing your song.
That was my one goal.
They're going to join in with you and have fun with it.
And we all had to do it, by the way. We all had to do it.
Yeah, you guys got to sell out.
You sing Billie Jean?
No, I didn't sing Billie Jean, but I had to sing my school fight song in front of the entire team as a rookie. I was nervous.
I had to sing Nick Lachey's song.
That's not surprising.
You had to sing
What's up, Nick?
Aidan, thanks for joining us on your bye week. Enjoy the game. Penn State, Michigan coming up.
Thanks, guys.
Continued success on the next level with the Lions as well.